The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Thursday, December 28th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today. We're also brought to you by SGPN's ultimate New Year's Eve party. Yes, hop on Sports Gambling Podcast YouTube channel for a truly DGen afternoon, complete with drinks, pick'em, prizes, live sweats, and much, much more. The fun starts at 12:30 Pacific time, New Year's Eve. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey everybody, Joe Theismann here. You're listening to SGPN. So do this, let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks edition for Thursday, December 28th. Shout out to the chat. You've been waiting. You've been rocking. And look, I mean, I've been sitting here for like 3 days saying, what the hell's going on? We don't got games.
The fuck is that? Shit!
Or if you got games, you got 2 games.
The fuck is that? Shit!
And sometimes you take Chicago State plus 11.
The fuck is that? Shit!
Folks, if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, well, that's fair. I've missed you. I've missed everything from the fans, from the haters. I started just shitting on my dog the other day, man. Just started talking shit about him. Saying you're fucking terrible. You know what I mean? I'm fucking around. I love my dog, but you get deprived of talking shit. It's fun to talk shit. Walk into a 7-Eleven, say, where's the blue raspberry Slurpee? You don't have it? Fuck you. What kind of operation you running here? I mean, I haven't had a Slurpee in like 10 years, but damn it, it felt good to talk shit. All right. It feels good to talk shit sometimes. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swiggin Database Dad, AKA Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
I remember, speaking of that, I remember being a kid and the classic move by a friend of mine, not myself, was to put some other goodies in the bottom of the Slurpee, then fill the Slurpee on top. And they got no idea that he's got some fucking premium bubble tape sitting on the bottom of that. True asshole move, but, sometimes you gotta play your hand. This guy, he was more of a big league chew guy. I can tell you that right now. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Glad to be back. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Miss you guys. I enjoyed getting some sleep. I'm not going to lie, but I mean, that was done in 2 nights. And then I'm like, hey, man, I got to get some college hoops back in my life. Went 2-0 tonight. So ready to dive into this new slate.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, WP.
9-win season. Shout out to you. Money line Matt getting it done. Subscribe to the college football experience. That's true, especially those pussies, North Carolina. What happened last time you came to Greenville?
Yeah, in their home state.
What happened last time you came
Charlotte.
to Greenville, you pieces of shit? We even had Scotty Montgomery and we beat you, you fucking pieces of absolute shit. You're sitting there hanging on to Michael Jordan. That was 40 fucking years ago, all right? 40 years ago, you cowards. Anyway, I know that's Terrell's team, but only in basketball. See, he's even smart. He backs off on the football shit. I guess we can recap. There was a school called Bethesda that's not located in Maryland that played Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon went for a cool 124. Next, Morgan State, Virginia. I don't remember who the fuck I took on I didn't bet this game, but Virginia destroyed them. I think I might have took the points. I didn't watch any of it because I knew that game was going to suck ass. Did you catch any of this game?
I watched the entire game. I bet Virginia. They were coming off the Memphis loss, so I knew they would come out guns blazing with Tony Bennett off the loss. He's always got his defense ready to go. They looked like shit against Northeastern the game before that. So yeah, they took care of business up 26 at half, went through the motions in the second half, got the cover. Good win. Wahoos, I guess. They got Notre Dame on deck on Saturday.
Yeah, on a deprived schedule after 3 days of the drought, you're just like,
I had to bet.
Great win. It's a fucking yeah. I didn't just because I was betting the hell out of some shitty bowl games. Kind of ate shit too on the Tulane play. I actually took North Carolina because I thought West Virginia would win, if that made sense. The bowl season,
a little bit, yes.
I'm doing what the opposite of what I'm thinking for the most part. I did play USC money line. I did play Oklahoma State, but I actually felt good about those. Anything I don't feel good about, I'm taking the opposite. And that happened to treat me like shit earlier today, but it was fire earlier in the week. So, up and down. It's easy to see a tide turn, as they say. And
it's easy to see a tide turn.
Chicago State. How'd they not cover this? I had fucking 11. I might even had 11.5. Either way, I didn't hit. And I know you had Cal Baptist, you filthy lucky whore. From what I understand, missed free throws were the name of the game down the stretch. Yeah. What'd you make of this one?
You missed free throws, missed layups from Cal Baptist. They didn't want to cover, but then Chicago State missed free throws. So I don't know. Both teams kind of sloppy out of the Christmas break. It was a flip of a coin. Either way, you were pissed off.
Yeah. That's the way I figured as I lost money. Like I said, I was actually in LA traffic when most of that game was on. So I didn't watch any of it. Circle of trust here. Did not watch any of it. But we got a loaded slate tomorrow and I'm not going to miss a lot of it. I'm going to catch most of it, except for when I'm recording the football shows. And I'm excited for it. So let's get to it, folks. But before we get to it, I want to tell you folks out there that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, NBA, NHL, college football, and college hoops. You better believe it, folks. Simply pick high or low on your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. Noah is doing great work. He's just writing out. He's writing out great shit every day. SportsGamblingPodcast.com. Get the SGPN app. He's like, I don't know. He's he's an assassin with the pen. He's drafting more bills than the fucking Senate. All right. What are you doing here, Noah?
There are no props out right now. No player projections currently underdog for college basketball.
Glad I hyped up your your introduction
like
there.
I appreciate it. I mean,
yeah, he's a lot like Congress. There's nothing out there. Nothing we can do.
Over promise, under deliver.
SportsGamblingPodcast.com. There will be an article tomorrow.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And
if you don't check that out, you're a coward, terrorist pussy. Not Noah Bieniek. Noah Bieniek, by the way, doing the Lord's work. He's like, I'm going live talking about these two games.
Well, I mean,
that was amazing.
Actually, the 4 games, the 2 games yesterday.
Well, yeah,
I was in Colby's words, quote, drunk.
Oh, good for you.
Those are my words, huh? I'd say there's a few people that would debate those words, but Vin Baker. Anyway, folks, check out Underdog Fantasy. They offer shit that you're really not going to get anywhere else. And I love all of our sponsors. Pay me money, pay me more money, but I actually buy into Underdog Fantasy. You're going to get shit that you really can't get elsewhere. So if you love college hoops and you're looking for a little edge, hop on over there. Sign up with the promo code SGPN. Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCE SGPN. I'm sorry, did I say SGPN? TCE SGPN's that promo code. Got to give us our credit here. All right. So TCE SGPN, and remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride. All right, we have a loaded slate compared to the previous 4 days.
Why are there no day tomorrow?
Yeah. We know everyone's going to be home for the holidays. Let's not play some games.
Oh my God.
College basketball logic, college athletics. All you have to do is pick up the phone and dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE because, how stupid can you fucking be? No one's working. I know I was in LA traffic on the way home. And that was because of LA.
How do you miss a Tuesday and Wednesday of the week? It's 26th, 27th, Tuesday, Wednesday. Play games.
And guess what? On my way into work, I got there in 15 minutes. Right. The way back, it took me forever because LA drivers, they crashed, they tipped over. Despite there being no traffic because half the town's empty, you still have fucking idiots everywhere. So, everyone's at home and you don't give us any day games. You're really going to make us. Yeah. It's just so you're trying to not be marketable. You know what I mean? You're trying to fail. Anyway, 4:00 PM, they give us this absolute zinger. The Central Arkansas Bears are heading to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the Oklahoma Sooners in Porter Moser. 30.5 is the spread. Is Noah really starting things off with the lock?
Oh my God. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm locking the Sooners.
Oh God.
They're off the North Carolina loss. And Central Arkansas lost to Kansas State by 44 on the road. Oklahoma, when not in look-ahead spots, are actually 3-0 against this number at home. So I love this.
You're fucking insane to lock it.
This is a stampede.
He's been in that fucking basement for fucking 3 whole days, and he's been fucking doing up Boomer Sooner fucking lock against Central fucking Arkansas. Are you
game 1 of the entire slate?
Holy fuck! Give me Central Arkansas.
Do you realize they played last year and Oklahoma won by 21?
Yeah, but Oklahoma's not the same Oklahoma team this year as last year. This year's team is much more athletic than last year's team.
I can't believe you locked this.
Give me the points. Give me the points.
Do I need to run?
Arkansas, man.
So they beat Central by 31. They beat Mississippi Valley by 39. They beat Texas State by 39. UT Rio Grande Valley 24, but that was right before Iowa. So those 3 first games without a look-ahead spot, they just murdered the teams. Now they're coming off the North Carolina loss, their first loss of the season. I like it.
What'd you get for Christmas? A Buddy Hield jersey? What's going on over there?
I got a Michigan hockey jersey.
What's going on? Are you fucking giving out a Boomer Sooner laying 30 to start?
I can't talk to this son of a bitch. I can't talk to that son of a bitch. I really can't. I can't.
Buddy, it's the holidays. There's going to be no one at this fucking game because students aren't in session. You know what I mean?
I don't need a home crowd.
Do you know what you do when you're 18 to 23 years old during the fucking holidays? You're eating fucking, you're getting laid. You're eating fucking pumpkin pie, all this other crazy shit.
The girlfriend's probably not on campus either.
You're getting absolutely shit hammered. You're getting absolutely shit hammered. You're like this is a suicide play, buddy. You just try. You're like, what are you doing over here? You've been
sign me up. I'm
come
gonna
out
go
of the woodworks
right over the
this
cliff.
one.
I'm gonna go right over the cliff, and then there's gonna be a little platform right under me, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
I can't believe this is the first play.
I can't believe we let off the day with this. We could have let off with any player other game.
What's the napkin got it at?
Minus 33.5. I love it. I think they win. Like
sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
I'm taking the points. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm taking the points. I'm not betting this game. I do like another 30-point dog, though.
I need music.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get your music here.
Thank you. We're starting this thing off with a bang.
I'll figure.
Oh man,
what do I got here?
What a day to be alive.
I feel like you shouldn't get normal music. I feel like we should give you. There's got to be something else.
Morgantown, you be.
We're saving that for when we beat Ohio State on Saturday
Here,
night.
this is your music. I'm going to give you. I don't even know if you deserve this, but wait, you're taking Oklahoma. I'm going to give you the Bosworth song, the Brian Bosworth.
Yeah,
song.
there we go. That's Bosworth.
You gotta love Brian Bosworth because he called the NCAA, he put it on a headband and a T-shirt. There, he called them communists, and it was fucking hilarious. I stand by that. Anyone that does crazy cool shit like that, they get a pass forever. Bo Jackson could run him over 20,000 more times, and he's still good by my standards. Yeah, what a maniac. I don't even think we should do the rest of the show. How are we gonna open? How are we gonna open up with that one? Oakland, Noah, your squad, the Golden Grizz, they're heading to Cleveland, Ohio. We got Horizon League basketball, conference play at the Wolstein Center. Cleveland State's laying 2.5. Cleveland State, remember they did not cover against Western Michigan last time we saw them. Wait, did they? Or did they not? I thought they didn't. Oakland got drilled by Dayton in a game I lost money on. Oh, was it a push? Okay. What are you doing here? I'm going to take Cleveland State minus 2.5, but it stinks a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to take Oakland. They kind of stumbled down the stretch. I think they stumbled into the break. I think they come out of the break more focused. I think they get it done, but I'm not betting this. This is a toss-up game.
Yeah, I'm not betting it either, but go Cleveland State. At least I don't think I'm betting it. By 4:00, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah.
Fort Valley State is taking on Jacksonville State. Shout out to Tyrone Poole, if you remember the cornerback from Fort Valley State. We don't have a line on that. Coppin State, Maryland. Coppin State's catching 30 at Maryland. Don't tell me it's the Terps though. We're all riding Coppin, right?
Hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You look at what Maryland just came off of. First of all,
hell of a spot.
This is a big brother, little brother angle, but also Maryland's coming off UCLA. They've won 8 out of 9, feeling themselves. Jolly old St. Nicholas. Now all of a sudden they got Purdue on deck, all over Coppin State. They're gonna lose by 24.
I
Lock
agree.
it up. Lock it up.
So the only
no one's gonna
worry,
be in this game.
The only worry for me is Coppin State hasn't gotten up for any of these huge major competition teams that they've
They're
faced.
gonna be ready out of the Christmas break.
I like the look at spot for the Terps against Purdue next. They beat them They beat the Boilermakers last year. They're already looking forward to that one. So,
Hello, you play to win the game.
Whoops. Coppin State plus 30.
chat's asking. So, Cocktail Napkin had that one at plus 24.
You got a touchdown of value.
You know, I was once.
I know what game this is.
I was once in Panama City, Florida. And I was told a story about a dog that was swimming in the ocean and a shark fucking ate the shit out of a dog. Well, who knew? We're going to get that same exact situation tomorrow because the fucking Long Island Sharks The Sharks. I've missed you so much, Sharks. I've been down there at the Pacific Ocean. I live here right by the fucking ocean, right? I've been down there throwing fucking loaves of bread in the fucking sea, waiting, hoping that the sharks are going to eat my fucking bread that I'm throwing out there. I know the fishies are trying to grab it, but the sharks eat the fishies. I'm feeding the fucking ecosystem. And let me tell you, when the Great Danes come in to fucking Long Island, the fucking Sharks are going to feed the fucking ecosystem of college basketball by fucking dominating. I'm playing this on the money line. Rod Strickland. God bless you. Happy holidays. Give me the 9.5. And the fucking Sharks are swimming good tomorrow afternoon. What are you doing here?
I actually love this. Actually, it was on Mount St. Mary's against LIU. But hey, what if I told you this is the first fucking home game since opening day against Air Force? They haven't played at home in 2 months. All over
That's
LIU.
What I'm
Lock
saying.
it up.
And these fucking people in the chat. Fucking Dolomite. Great movie. Love the movie. Love that. Not the remake. I like the fucking movie. But much like the original Jaws, they did a bunch of bullshit later. All right. Now let me tell you, that bullshit is the Albany Great Danes. All right. Give me the fucking Sharks. Moneyline play. Lock that fucking thing up.
Who the hell's Albany to be like this summer? Get the fuck out of here. Sharks.
Oh, fucking Sharks. Outright. God bless you. All right. Easy fucking play. You know what might be an easy play too? It stinks a little bit. Prairie View's catching 3.5 at UTSA. I mean, am I just crazy to think Prairie View's just better? But the line, why is UTSA a 3.5 point favorite?
I'm locking UTSA. I think the line's telling you they're going to drill Prairie View. Prairie View hasn't been the same team since November. UTSA is off the Army loss. That was embarrassing headed into the holiday. I think they bounced back in a big way. I'll lock the Roadrunners coming out of the Christmas break.
Are you at all concerned
that they're not very good? A little bit.
Well, no, that the bowl game's going on at the same fucking time in San Antonio.
No, because I mean they already got their bowl game. The football team.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I know Oklahoma and Arizona are playing, but no. I'll lay it. I'm laying it. I'm locking it up. They're gonna win by 10. Lock battle.
You got a lot of nerve fading my fucking
Prairie View hasn't covered.
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Well, that's why it's a great time. Lock battle. My Panthers. Love this Prairie View team. They're going into that Riverwalk. Fuck out of here with your little Roadrunners. Meep. All right.
Meep, baby. Let's go.
Sprinkle the money line. How about a fucking Long Island Shark and a Prairie View money line parlay? Get us back on the right side of things in after a couple days of nothing. Sam Houston State's getting 18 points at Texas Tech. Why are we not locking Sam Houston State plus 18?
It's not a look ahead for Texas Tech, so I'll just take the points. I don't know. I why is this number so big? I kind of feel like it's telling us
it should be like 12, right?
So that's what I thought. I'm just going to take the points.
They did lose by 17 at Arizona State.
Who? Sam Houston State did?
Yeah, the Bearcats.
But they covered for us against Grand Canyon.
I'm just taking the points. I'm out on this one.
I'll take the points too. I'm not
going to. A lot of people in chat are locking it up. Let's go.
It is a little stinky. Little Cock is heading to Tennessee Tech. Where the fuck is Tennessee Tech again? I don't know.
Cookeville, Tennessee.
Yeah. Cookeville. At the Hooper Arena.
Been to that gas station.
I think Tennessee Tech getting points at home. Fuck out of here, this Little Cock shit. Give me Tennessee Tech. You know I'm never taking Little Rock ever again. So, Darrell Walker. Sorry, buddy. I'm on Cookeville all day. Shout out to GBO Farms. What are you doing here?
This is a lock.
I'm joking.
Little Rock has played every fucking game at home. Every time they've hit the road, they've lost. Central Arkansas, Georgia State, Illinois, Chicago, all over Tennessee Tech in the OVC opener. I'll lock up Tennessee Tech. Wrong team favorite.
Let's fucking go. Cookeville. I like this. He's saying Cookeville's better than Morgantown.
That's
talking
false.
shit.
I've been to Cookeville.
Talking shit. I love it. Let's stay in the great state of Tennessee, where UT Martin's catching 4.5 at Tennessee State. Both teams are 7-6. I'm kind of excited to watch this one at the Gentry Complex. Wow. Check out the swimming pool. I'm going to lay it with Tennessee State.
Yep. This is another lock for me on an opener here for the OVC. Tennessee State hasn't played any home games. The last time they actually played somebody at home worth the shit was Austin Peay, and they beat them by 5. Give me Tennessee State. Lay it. Lock it up.
Whew, I'm not locking it, but what I want, Mac, is locking it up. Says ride with, what are they, the Tigers? Tigers, I believe.
We Tigers.
The Montana Grizzlies. This game's good. This is like a low key, fantastic game on the slate.
This is a great game.
Montana's getting 4.5 against Weber State. I mean, this is a conference game. Like both teams are 7-4. This
thing shot up since the open. Open 1.5.
Yeah. Wow. It's Utah. So here's what's interesting. Normally the home edge isn't great this week, but Utah, those fans show up no matter what. I feel like I'm going to lay the 4.5 with Weber.
Me too. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's a 3 to 6 point game. So I'll lay it. I'll say Weber State makes their free throws and covers barely.
That's one of the. I'm probably going to watch that entire game. Yeah. So I'm not locking that, but I will lock this. Montana State's catching 1.5 at Idaho State. Is Montana State really that bad?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'm kind of with you. I think we should. Do you want to lock Montana State?
Yes, they're better than fucking Idaho State.
I misspoke. I read the wrong Montana line. That last game opened up where it was. This one's the 1.5 game that I read.
Oh, gotcha. Here I thought he had a hot lock.
So wait, Idaho State's moving?
No. Wow. So this line stayed the same.
No move. Yeah. I read the game.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what the fuck's everybody seeing in Idaho State?
This is at the Holt Arena. Like Montana State, it kind of owns them. Well, it stinks a little bit. How the fuck is Idaho State favored? If you had told me before this episode, what would that spread be? I'd say Montana State -5.
Yeah, I'm actually staying away. It's the first conference road game. I'll take Montana State, but this does reek, like you said.
I just want to quickly look at something really quick.
Cocktail napkin at it 1.5 for Montana State.
So Idaho State's wins are against Warner Pacific, Northwest U. Somehow they drilled Campbell at Campbell and Lindenwood.
This reeks. I'm out.
No. Give me the Bobcats. Fuck Idaho State. You're out there. God knows what the fuck's in your U-Hauls. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Montana State. Let's go. Give me them Bobcats. I know it stinks, but the quote, Patty C, you dive into the stink sometimes. USC is catching 2.5 points at Oregon in Eugene. Give me the Ducks -2.5. Wait, what's the health situation? And Farley Dante got injured eating cookies, eating Christmas cookies on fucking Christmas Eve. He's still out with the hamstring. That motherfucker. He's a genius in a way because he's like milking the NIL opportunities that he has. When it's all said and done, he's probably going to take home like $1 million and playing 13 basketball games.
NIL
Fucking
1
genius.
year, red shirt. NIL a second year.
That's what I'm saying.
Red shirt.
In a way, I can't talk shit about him, but I can because guess what? I can have cocktails and talking to a fucking microphone on the internet, and that means I'm going to talk shit about you. I'm still taking Oregon though, -2.5. What are you doing here?
Why does this line tell us that USC is going to win? I just can't trust Oregon. I think USC sucks. I think they're soft as shit, but I can't trust Oregon either. With that said, I guess I'll take Oregon. I'm not betting this fucking game. I can't trust either of these teams.
I don't think I'm betting it either. Maybe. I don't think so. They just smell a little bit. UC Santa Barbara's laying 2.5 at UC Davis. It's a fun little matchup. Davis has kind of been all over the place. They're 5-6. They've had moments where they looked all right. Santa Barbara, I think, is playing good ball at 7-3.
This line reeks.
Shouldn't this be like 6.5?
Yeah. I'm gonna bet Davis
in Santa Barbara's favor, right?
Yeah, I'm
but
on
no
Davis.
One's gonna be at this fucking game though, dude.
I know, but there's something about these conference games. Home opener here. I'm gonna bet. I'm locking UC Davis here, man. I think this is it. Santa Barbara's coming in hot. 8 out of 9. Christmas came at the wrong time. Give me UC Davis to win this game. I'm betting this. Let's go. This line reeks.
I'm not joining you. Moneyline Max, lock it up. Jim Les and UC Davis. I understand it. The line reeks. But UC Santa Barbara's good. They're like a good team. Like Davis has letdown. I think Davis was better last year than this year. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you know what. I'll take Davis just for the fact that the line doesn't make any fucking sense. So I can have a little. So I can diversify. Sac State is catching 3.5 in Moscow.
Fucking bastards. No, you have a lock here.
Yeah, I actually bet this at 2.5. I loved it then under the full possession, but I'm still going to give out the Vandals here. Going back to the Idaho well. They've already smashed 2 Cali mid majors at home. Idaho did, and
smashed?
Sacramento.
They beat UCSD by 3.
No, that's a neutral. Cal Poly they beat by 15 at home, and Pacific they beat by 30 at home.
That's right, Pacific. Yeah, I forgot about
Pacific.
that.
So now we're getting Sac State, who has 1 win on the road against UC Davis, and they've lost all their other road games. They played a good competition though. But what I'm nervous about is home opener or conference home opener for Idaho. Sacramento State's turnover rate, 2nd worst in the country. 361st, 25.2% of their possessions they're turning the ball over. Give me the Vandals.
I'm so out of this game.
Sac State is not terrible. Like their record says they're terrible. I'm saying their record says they're terrible, but I'm saying like, okay, a 2-point loss at Fullerton, 10-point loss at Long Beach State, kept it within 14 at Nevada. I mean, they're not good. A 3-point loss to Austin P. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
I still think Noah's on the right side, but I'm never
for what
lock
it's
up
worth.
Idaho teams. Yeah.
All of the early money is on Idaho. This one opened at a pick'em, says Harrison Bowser.
Who is
now it's already up to
on
3.5. I got it too. So.
Who are all these people betting on fucking Idaho?
I like it. I like it a lot.
No, I think it's the right side, judging by what data we have. But I'm not locking it. Give me Idaho -3.5. What are you doing, Mac?
Give me Idaho. No, I guess nudge me to take Idaho, but
Mac,
I'm not betting this fucking game.
A sucker for the conference home opener spot. He likes it. He knows he does.
Oh, not Idaho. I cannot lay points with Idaho fucking ever. Get that potato out of here.
This game's awesome. I saw the chat talking about it a minute ago. Shout out to Alfred44. Portland State's at Eastern Washington.
Mm-hmm.
E-Dub is laying 2.5. Rivalry game in Big Sky play. Last time they played E-Dub, February 4th this past year. EW won by 10, but that EW team all transferred out for the most part. Portland State's 9-3, but EW is 4-7, but they're much better than 4-7.
4-7.
Yeah. EW is a 2.5 point favorite. I'm taking Portland State.
Ooh.
I'm taking Portland State because I think they're really good, but I'm not locking this fucking thing up. This is an awesome game. I'm going to watch every second of this. What are you doing here?
I'm on the other side. I'm locking EW, man. I think the 3-7 team laying points against the 9-3 team. People don't realize how good EW is. They played a hard ass schedule with all those high majors. 6 out of the first 7. They've been playing way better. They almost beat Washington right before the break. I'm all over EW in a get right spot here at home over Portland State.
Actually, you fucking sold me. Let's go.
Let's go.
I forgot about the Washington game. The Washington game.
They look good that night.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Cal State Bakersfield is catching 7.5 at UC San Diego. Give me the 7.5. I'm not betting it. What are you doing here?
Nah, I bet Bakersfield before they came through them. Not 2 in a row. Give me Bakersfield, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can't go back to back with Bakersfield.
Cal State Northridge is laying 4.5 at Cal Poly. Northridge don't look now 9-3. Looking pretty fucking good. This screams trap game.
Oh yeah.
And that is why I thought they drilled them last year, man. Last year, Northridge was terrible and they won by double digits. Give me Cal Poly in the points. I'm not locking it. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know me, man. I love these spots. Northridge is coming in hot. Fucking beat UCLA. Won 8 out of 9. Now they got to go to Cal Poly off the break. Break came at the wrong time. They were playing hot. Cal Poly's ready for him. Cal Poly's going to win. I'll lock up Cal Poly. This line reeks too, man.
Mustang lock. Mustang Sally. That's look, before I get to the next game, folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Yes, win bigger by betting smarter this NFL postseason with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching, start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right, we are back and we're going to Corvallis, where I am locking up UCLA minus 6.5 points. They're going to win. So look, I saw an article about how this year's Oregon State team is off to a surprising start. Can I just go ahead and say they really suck?
They suck.
8-3 is 8-3, but a 1 point win against Troy. They did beat App State somehow. That's actually a win. That's actually looking all right. 1 point win against Troy. They lost to Pitt by 25. You know they're terrible there.
Oh, yeah.
They beat your UC Davis team that you're betting on tomorrow by 12.
My boys.
This team sucks. UCLA gets right. No one's going to be at this fucking game. I've already wagered on this. UCLA minus the points. What are you doing here?
I did too. You know, I hate taking road chalk favorites as much as anybody, but this is like the ultimate bully spot for UCLA to feel good about themselves. Mick Cronin's been pissed off all Christmas break, lost 4 in a row, got embarrassed by Maryland, embarrassed by Northridge, embarrassed by Ohio State, Villanova. They're going to take it out on Oregon State. They're going to win by double digits. I'm on UCLA.
Yes.
Lock it up.
Do we have a triple lock?
Give me the Beavers, and Rob Donaldson in the chat is on them too. We rarely agree on shit, but give me Oregon State. They're undefeated at home. They're catching points here against a bad UCLA team. You guys are buying this used car salesman shit from Mick Cronin. Get out of here. All right, so Second true road game for UCLA going into a conference home opener. I don't care that it's going to be dead. You're still going on the road against a conference opponent. Also, Oregon State's defense has been all right so far this season. They're holding opponents to just shooting 47.3% from the field. UCLA, 321st in effective field goal percentage, 45% from the field. And also, Oregon State gets to the line. 39th most free throws taken per field goal attempt. UCLA, 298th. They get into foul trouble, and Oregon State knows how to get to the line. Give me Jordan Pope and the Beavers. Lock this shit up. Lock battle, boys. Let's go.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
I love the Bees. They suck.
We got a lock battle. Pick Dundee, Moneyline Mac. Riding with UCLA. Noah Bieniek saying, nice Beaver. Same with Rob Donaldson. You guys are going to lose. You're just pissing away money, guys. All right.
You're selling UCLA at the low point. UCLA's coming back.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me Long Island doesn't deserve to have a basketball team. You know, you guys are just making terrible decisions left and right. So shout out to Scott Bowser. If you know Scott Bowser, I know him through stand up over the years. I know he doesn't necessarily do stand up anymore. He's in Las Vegas just gambling his ass away. But Scott Bowser, always, if you get drunk with him, he'll bring up how intense this rivalry is. Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton are separated by probably 6-7 miles, if even, right? Mm-hmm. They hate each other. They used to have football teams in the early 90s, and they used to always have fights. Basketball, they always have fights. It's fun. It's great. And we get it as kind of one of the marquee matchups tomorrow. Long Beach State's laying 1.5. Why the fuck is this 1.5? They're 8-4. This is the team that won on the road and beat down Noah's shitty ass Michigan team. All right.
For the record, the cocktail napkin thinks this smells too.
Oh, this smells. This smells big time.
It has Fullerton actually favored by 3.5. It thinks that Fullerton could pull this one off at home. Like
they hate each other. That's the only angle I can make sense of this is it's a rivalry game. I'm still taking Long Beach State because I watched them play. I think they're the better coach team. I think they're the more talented team. You could talk me into a lock here, mainly because there's not a lot of games and I want more action. What are you doing here, Mac?
No, I like Fullerton. I like the home team here. They hate each other. They fucking hate each other, like you said. I'm tempted to lock this. I think Fullerton's going to win it outright. I'm locking it. Let's go. Yeah, let's battle. Give me Fullerton. Give me the Titans. Take your freaking dirtbags.
Back. Says tighten up.
Tighten up.
Pick Dundee says, give me them dirtbags. Dirtbags. Laying 1.5. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
I forgot about I knew they hated each other, and then you reminded me of Bowser. I remember Bowser telling me the story in Vegas that set me over the edge.
Oh yeah. I mean, they it's a fun little rivalry. I think it's not many people on the national level know that they hate each other and there's such animosity. But now it's even better because I was planning on watching every second of that game. Now money is being thrown on it. Final game of the night. Yeah, I will end it with a lock. You know, Riverside's only about 40 minutes from Irvine. They play in the same conference. What the fuck is an 11.5 point spread? Riverside's been getting better all year. Now, out the gate in November, they sucked ass. They've been an interesting team to watch. And I think they're a lot better of a basketball team today than they were on November 15th or, whatever day in November you want to say. So I think this line's too much. Give me Riverside plus 11.5. Lock it up. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm with you. I think this line's way inflated. Irvine's good, but man, Riverside, like you said, is getting a lot better. I think this is a game, like you said, kind of like the other one. This is a rivalry game. I think they keep this thing close. maybe Irvine wins by 5 or 6.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you. Noah?
I'm on another lock battle.
You're locking up Irvine?
Yeah. So UC Riverside, Irvine's 71st in KenPom right now. Riverside have played 3 top 100 KenPom teams this season. Lost by 29 at Utah. They lost by 25 at North Carolina, and they lost by 37 at Washington State. They have not.
You didn't mention the 1-point loss at UCLA. Another rival.
Oh, yes, but UC Irvine at home is 2-0 against this number. Give me the Anteaters.
Rivalry.
Offense against defense all day long. They've got the advantage on that side of the ball, on that side of the court. Give me the Anteaters.
No, take the points. I actually think Riverside's been. I've caught them a couple times out the gates. I thought they were going to be awful. Like in November, I thought I was like, we might have one of the like an auto fade team. No, I think they're improved. Now I know I've been to the, what do they call this shit now? They call it some corporate name or something, but it used to be the Anthill, right? And that is a good, like their fans show up, which you can't say for a lot of California schools, but it's still too many points. UC Irvine wins by 8, by 6, by 4, by 10.
You dropped it with UCLA, so I'm going to say it with UC Irvine. Irvine's 1-4 in their last 5. They've played Duquesne, they've played Utah State, they've played San Diego State, they've played New Mexico. All 4 legit teams. Then they get South Dakota at home. They dropped 121 against the Coyotes, and they beat them by 44. I think it's a very good team that have played good competition so far this year. 38th strength of schedule so far this season.
101 Mac, Pick Dundee, riding with the Highlanders. Noah Bieniek, he's on that anthill. We're gonna take that magnifying glass to your fucking face and burn your fucking face. You guys have never done that. Anyway, I'm joking. I've never done that either, but I've heard it happens. Anyway, folks, I mean, shit, that's our show. Should we talk about the best locks? The best locks. My favorite play of the day. I'll go through all the locks. My favorite play of the day. You think I'm fucking with you? It's the fucking Long Island Sharks. I really think they're live. I really think they're live to win this thing. So give me the 9.5. I think they're sprinkle a little bit on the money line. I also like UCLA. I think UCLA is going to absolutely drill Oregon State and win by 14. All right. Those are the 2 that I probably like the most. But I am also locking up Coppin State. I'm also locking up Prairie View in a lock battle. Let's fucking go. Also locking up the likes of UC Riverside, Long Beach State, the Dirtbags, Eastern Washington, Montana State. That's hitting. That's fucking hitting. I'm sick of these stinky ass lines that Vegas throws in front of my fucking face. All right, give me Montana State, and yeah, let's even throw some on Tennessee Tech too. Mac, fire away with your locks.
Yeah, lead it off. Coppin State. Get this fucking Maryland shit out of here. Take the 30.5. They're going to lose by 25. They got some pride in Baltimore. Let's go. Take the points. Give me the Long Island Sharks as well. I actually think they have a chance to win that game against Albany. Albany's overrated. Who the hell are they to lay 9.5 on the road? LIU's first home game since opening day. Lock battle all over. Meet the Road Runners against Prairie View. Another home dog here to start it off in league play. Give me Tennessee Tech over Little Cock. Little Cock hasn't played any road games. Also on Tennessee State, coming back home for the first time in forever over UT Martin. Laid the number there. I'm on UC Davis, home dog here against Santa Barbara. And I think they're going to win the game outright. That line reeks. Eastern Washington, I love them. They're way better than their record says against Portland State. I know that's a rivalry game. Cal Poly, home dog it up here against Northridge, sell high spot there. UCLA is going to drill Oregon State. I'm with you there, Colby. I'm on Fullerton in the lock battle rivalry game against Long Beach, and I'm riding Riverside with you in the other rivalry game in the late game. Take the points against Irvine.
Let's go. And shout out to Finn Sullivan says, I want to say one more final time, Montana State is so bad and I wish they weren't. But you know who's even worse? Idaho State. Take Montana State. Feel good about it. Shout out to GBO Farm says Little Rock's going to fuck us up. We lost to Murray State. They destroyed them. No. Don't use that Patty C logic. Noah, fire away with your locks.
All right. We start the day off in the 7:00 slate betting 2 30-point lines. I'm taking you to Coppin State plus 30.5 at Maryland. Purdue's on deck for the Terps. They beat Purdue last year. They're definitely looking past this Coppin State team. Little brother off of Christmas after Maryland beat UCLA on the road from in LA. Next game we're laying the points with Oklahoma minus 30.5. This is off the North Carolina loss. Central Arkansas, the one time that they played a Big 12 opponent this year, they lost to Kansas State by 44. Not sure how good the Wildcats are this year. Oklahoma in non-look-at spots are 3-0 against this number. Then we skip down to the back half of the slate. The 9:00 games, Idaho minus 3.5 against Sacramento State. Sacramento State 361st in turnover rate. This is the home opener for the Vandals. I like the spot. Then we go to Oregon State at home against UCLA plus 6.5. Second true road game for UCLA. They lost the first one to Villanova. UCLA's got Oregon on deck. Oregon State's undefeated at home. They're getting points here. They're going to get to the free throw line. They're going to win it there. They shoot 74.9% from the line. And then the last one is UC Irvine, minus 11.5 against UC Riverside. UC Riverside played 4 Ken Pom top 100 teams. They got blown out by 25 plus against 3 of them. UC Irvine 2-0 at home against this number. So those are the 5 bets today.
A lot of battles. I feel like, Mac, we should probably just take Central Arkansas plus 30.5.
It's so tempting. It's so tempting. They do suck ass, though. I mean,
they do. I've lost money on them too this year, folks.
Mac, fade a Big 12 team. Oh, it's impossible.
They're an SEC team now. Folks,
I'll use them for 3 more months, and we'll fucking take Arizona in a real top 5 team.
Folks, we're glad to be back, and yes, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. YouTube.com/the College Experience. Also, wherever podcasts can be found, check us out, subscribe, grab your, I don't care if it's your girlfriend, your wife, whoever's sitting next to you, right? Grab her phone, subscribe. It helps us. Sponsors give us more money. Help us help you. All right. We got a lot of battles on the gridiron tomorrow. I'm looking for on the hardwood tomorrow. Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. If you don't listen to us tomorrow night, we hate you, but we want to wish you a happy new year, I guess the next couple nights. Happy holidays, happy new year. Hope you're having a good one with your family, your friends, whoever the fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just hope you're doing good. All right. And we appreciate you for rocking with us all these years. I'll be back tomorrow with some College Football Experience episodes earlier. And then we got the College Basketball Experience. Probably going to go pretty late tomorrow night, by the way. FYI. And yeah. Let's keep on rocking. Appreciate the whole chat. Glad to be back. Can't wait to win these fucking lock battles. All right. I'm going to go out on this note. This is the College Basketball Experience. See you at high noon, pussies.
On the street, then tip your hat his way. You'll know just where he's headed and which game he's gonna play. He's a sharpshooting gunman and always aiming high. To win any gunfight, his limit is the sky. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home. Remember the Alamo, for such as we are known. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. And when we're away, we're doing our job. We're keeping law and order at home and abroad. Gamblers and outlaws, you better step aside. Our motto is to shoot 'em up and bring 'em back alive. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home. Remember the Alamo, for such as we are known. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio.